Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the League of Legends. Again, we have another LoLReplaysOrg team going down up against another LoLReplaysOrg team. And today, instead of the pre-made takedown, the Grey Knight, who I call Dave Knight in the cast, I got Andy here, TrueKnightOfEA. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, man?
Yeah, hanging out. Last day before I go back to work, so can this day never end, please?
Hopefully. That would be nice.
I want to go back to work.
Yeah, I work tomorrow, but I'm on break, and then I go back to school, so that'll be fun.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
I'm back tomorrow. IT waits for no one.
Haha, yeah.
Alright, so can you tell us a little bit about the teams that are here, the people that are playing?
On the blue team, we have... they actually know each other. 4 of the players are people that I go to school with. Big Main Lobster, Kamizad, TNT, they all attend the university, Eastern Michigan University, actually. And the other 2, pre-made takedown, Dave Knight, Grey Knight, whatever you want to call him. He's a senior artist / senior commentator on LoLReplays.org. And DC Wasabi up there is just a really good player who plays a lot of Go for LoL ESL stuff. You see him around on random streams. And the other team is a bunch of people from LoLReplays.org, and like 3 of them actually, Clint Leetwood, Echo Songin, and Jazzhead, and Aesthetic Machine kind of are all people that I used to be on a ESL team for called OMG Ponies a long time ago. They're all pretty good players. This should be, both of the teams, like, skill level are pretty equally matched, so I'm excited to watch this game.
Yeah, we did see the previous game just before this, and now my XSplit works, so we can actually stream, which is amazing. Thank you, XSplit, trolling me first of the year. But yeah, it was kind of even all the way up until about Shyvana stole the red buff for the 3rd time out of blue team, and after that it just kind of steamrolled down. But hopefully we do not have that player here. We should be able to have some good games. So what do we got here? Band champions, Morgana, Cassidy, Skarner, and Shaco, Riven, Ramus.
Yeah, we have people, they just don't want to get ganked like the most. You have Skarner, Shaco, and Ramus. They're 3 really gank heavy, really high pressure junglers, and we have the mids are gonna be Twisted Fate and Cassiopeia. Both of those are like, they're strong in lane, but they're both really, oh my gosh. And the game is bugging yet again. I played in the game last time that you casted with Dave Knight, and the room bugged so that as we were picking, we could not see the enemy picks.
Oh yeah, I've seen that around ever since like Victor got introduced. I don't know why, but yeah. Well, most of them are listening anyway, so they know what's going on.
Yeah.
Here's the fun part though, even in draft, you still can't pick, even though it's still there. Like, if they've picked a Malphite, you can't actually pick another Malphite, which is good, because I was going to say, that's kind of broken if you can't see the picks and you can just have, like, 10 of those champions. Then we could have, like, all duplicate random mid stuff. Should be fun.
And for those of you watching, purple team is Twisted Fate Malphite. Here I'm gonna open up a chat box here and tell them the pick so that they can counter properly. Let's see, Kamizad. Here we go.
All right.
Oh my God.
Let's see. So, who had first ban?
Blue team.
Yeah, so we went from Morgana to Shaco, to Cassidy to Riven, to Skarner to Ramus, and then I guess DC Wasabi took the Cassiopeia first shot. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, Cassiopeia is a really strong pick, and like there's nobody that straight up counters her other than highly intensive gank junglers, and all of them are banned, and so you can pretty much do that fearlessly. Scion jungle is going to be fun to watch, and bot lane, Alistar and Graves versus, that's going to be fun. We have yet to see the pick. I'm going to bet that bottom's going to be Caitlyn or Misfortune, just guessing who the player is, and a top solo Nunu, that's going to be fun.
Top solo Nunu with promote, no less.
He just likes to troll. He'll probably pick something normal. He might not. Not sure. Not sure.
Alright, well, let's just take a quick look at this lineup. Blue team with Cassiopeia. We got ourselves a Scion. We have an Alistar, a Graves, and that bottom Nunu. So, Alistar, Graves, very punishing combination. Graves by himself is just stupid ridiculous at this point. It's funny, they nerf his armor. Like, well, that doesn't tone down his damage output at all, but whatever.
Yeah, it still helped a little bit.
Jungling Scion, though.
Jungling Scion versus Jungle Nocturne. Scion's ganks are crazy. That stun, oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, now that you can't projectile pop it. Because I remember that was the game with Guardsman Bob and Udyr, where Flash got projectile popped and we removed Innervating Locket out of the game. But that was a Scion jungler, and every time you went to gank that mid-ash, bam, Flash, no stun, Q, Q, Q.
And then there's the Ionian Oxus game, which also had a Scion jungler that got who missed out on First Blood, a guaranteed First Blood because Flash popped it. So I mean, and so it's definitely stronger than it used to be. For sure.
Let's see. Purple team, Aesthetic Machine running TF with Teleport. Kind of curious if he's going to be the top lane. Jazzhead in the jungle, Clint and Echo for the bottom, I assume at this point, and Gizmo in the mid.
Most likely.
That's an Orianna mid. Last time I saw Orianna go up against Cassiopeia, Orianna lost hard.
It really comes down to the players because both of them are skill shot oriented. Cassiopeia is a little bit more forgiving in lane than Orianna. However, Orianna has incredible utility and she has a shield, so like she can negate a lot of Cassiopeia's damage over time. If
she pops it in the right point.
Yeah, but since Cassiopeia's damage is almost half up front and half over time, so Orianna does do good as long as she's conscious of it. It just really comes down to the players. It comes down to the players.
Whoa. I'm just looking at this lineup, realizing where's the AD? I'm thinking aesthetic. Aesthetic, yeah. So he's going to be bottom then, which means Clint will be top.
Clint will definitely be top lane with Ignite. He's. I was actually just talking with him that's something he likes to run. I would predict Malphite to win top lane pretty hard because he has the Ignite. He'll probably finish. He'll get a kill around level 6 if junglers don't interfere. That's a prediction.
Well, we got the passive armor versus the consume.
Exactly, but consume just it's not on enough, and a Nunu, unless he's running mana regen runes or something, the Nunu will run out of mana a little bit faster than Malphite. Of course, he does have his passive for free ability cast, but he has to choose. But around level 5, he'll have to start choosing between damage or regen. So I would predict Malphite to win it, but we'll see.
Let's see what else. Graves versus a Twisted Fate bottom. So, I mean, Echo Sanjin this round, he's going to be the support, not the jungle. Jazzhead going to be taking the jungle with that Nocturne. But with a Taric Twisted Fate, it's very similar to that of Caitlyn, except that there's no traps involved. It's all the double stun combos into cards.
Exactly. It will come down to, again, it's going to come down to player skill because, I mean, Alistar is just chock full of crowd control, so... I mean, but, you know, if Graves gets caught, then Alistar can disrupt it and save him, so the Twisted Fate's going to have to really whittle down on him. I mean, really whittle him down. There's not enough. Twisted Fate is very bursty, though, so if he gets his stack deck and a wild card around, maybe around level 4 or 5, you might see something happen. It really... just depends on the players. I think I've said that 10 times.
Yeah, so we're going to jump into this, guys. 10 seconds to go. LoLReplays.org. That is the website that most of these players do belong to. True Knight here is one of the admins. You're still an admin, right?
I'm an editor now, but
editor now? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever, you're still involved. You're still there. These games are going to be posted up there, and majority of the people here do work for them, and it's fun times like that. So LoLReplays.org, and yeah, actually, I still have my staff badge on Game Replays from the Hunt section.
Nope, it's League of Legends badge, man. Honorary League of Legends commentator.
Honorary. Yeah, I can't see the senior stuff anymore, but that's okay. But,
it's okay.
Yeah, we are going to jump into this FourCourtJester here with the TrueKnightOfEA.
I was the one that took your power away, by the way.
Get out of my call. Yeah.
That was a long time ago. Do you remember? Do you remember your first cast for League of Legends? You had 2 games played, and you were doing a dual cast with Dave Knight, and we were doing 4v4s, and you were AFK in spawn.
Yeah.
That's how far this game has come. That's how far you've come. Yeah, I remember when you were a baby.
It's just like, oh, that giant dog thing. Okay, there's black stuff now. He has goop on the floor. Oh, he's gonna hit them. Oh, he killed him. Great. Yeah.
Yeah, he ended up.
That was the style of cast a year ago.
Yeah, you just talked about Heroes of New Earth for an hour because you couldn't talk about anything else.
Well, that's what Dave kept asking me. He's like, so what do you have in Heroes of New Earth that's like this? Like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what else with this if we miss everything? Yeah. We've come a long way in a year, that's for sure. We were just talking about the Noxus versus Ionia, and we were actually still talking about it in chat. You know, Udyr got nerfed, Innervating Locket was removed, and that's where we got our cooldown boots from. And you know,
exactly,
that was
Ionian boots of lucidity. Yeah,
we were doing the 4v4s because we couldn't do anything else. Spectator client was all in-house.
Yeah, it was. I remember when they didn't even have the tournament realm. Oh my gosh. How far we've come.
Well, we didn't really have tournaments. We had WCG. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but did you remember, though, once they released Tournament Realm around WCG, like, so that they could have they had their summoner spectate for, like, a solid 2 years? That was just, like, a 6 player. It was 6 versus 6, and the one guy just has vision of everything, and that was how they did Spectator?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
200,000 views, no problem.
Yeah. The game has come a long way, and hopefully 2012 will just keep improving, rocketing it up there, really maturing. And that's what we need it to do at this point. We really need this game to mature.
Very much so. And I mean, just using the spectator mode as somebody that, I mean, it's really gorgeous now. It makes me so happy. It's even better than the last time I used it a few weeks ago. Now the health bars are all purpley and stuff.
And stuff. Yeah, that was... so many people still ask me in YouTube videos, just like, where do you get that mod? And I'm like, this isn't a mod. This is just defaultly built in now. They've colored in per team. Makes it a lot easier in team fights. Like, who's going down? I don't know. There's 10 people there. Yeah.
As you can see, Nocturne doing the new standard path for most junglers. The Wolves Blue and Scion can't do it nearly as fast. Just got a hard leash on Red. And so, level 2 Scion, level 2 Nocturne.
Yeah, Nocturne a little bit, pulling ahead there. But as we see here in the lanes, we do got Cassiopeia versus Orianna, so the mage is in the middle. We do have quite a bit of ability power on these top laners, but they're just going to trade blows back and forth to come down to Nocturne ganks. But look at this, red buff, Lobster, he's already down here. And we're just like, oh, let's go for the gank. There we go, Alistar with the flash.
Great flash.
The rampage.
That's a dead Twisted Fate.
Nothing.
Oh, and the passive from Alistar takes the kill. That's the greatest thing in the world, by the way. Getting kills with his passive. The trample damage.
Yeah, I called it Rampage. It's actually called
Rampage.
No, I don't play Alistar, whatever.
It's called Trample, what?
I called it Rampage. I like Rampage better.
Big shot League of Legends caster. Call him whatever you want.
Exactly. That's how you do it. So, Scion, he went for the kill. He got the red first. Jazz had more standard blue to red. He's going to make his way up here top. Hopefully take down this Nunu. Nunu does not have any blood boil. It does have a flash, however. So, that's alright.
As you can see, Nunu's already pretty much all out of mana. And I mean, he does have a Doran's Ring for a little bit of regen, but Malphite also has a Doran's Ring. He's just... both of them running but... Malphite's just going to keep queuing and ignite, and around level 4 he'll probably try and get a kill, we'll see.
Q.
Is Jazzhead going to gank, or is he going to invade? He's going to try and gank, but DC Wasabi's like, nope.
Well, it's very hard to gank a Nunu when he's in his tower. Like, this is what Malphite's been doing, just pushing with that AoE, doing a lot of harass, and now this is going to really hurt the CS of Clint.
Here comes Nocturne in mid. Not gonna get a kill. Gizmo Geo taking way too much damage from turret. That's a little silly. That's unfortunate.
2v1, no problem, Cassiopeia. And here we go, Scion up top.
Oh no!
We get the snowball, but he does flash into the brush. We do get the stun here from Scion, but a good crit. Oh my god, are we going AD? We have
Definitely
4% crit, 21 at armor pen, 10%. The shield is going to blow up, but it doesn't do any damage. The double stun, but the tower will take him down for that.
Trading.
I'll take a trade at this point. I mean, it's up 3-1. Keep on trading that, and it'll be a good game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And a little bit of banner. The players there. Big Main Lobster, also known as Justin, ganking like crazy. You can see the difference of the junglers. Like Nocturne style is he clears way faster, whereas Scion's so much slower in the jungle, but his ganks are better. So we're gonna see how they stack up.
I assumed we were going to see an AP Scion, but an AD Scion, yeah, it kind of makes it a little bit harder to jungle. Everything is solo single damage, and you only use Death Caress for a shield. Like,
for a shield,
you're never going to pop it.
And we'll see how long it takes him to do this blue compared to Nocturne, though Nocturne is looking to gank.
He's level 3 with 100 attack damage. That's pretty nuts.
Very true. Very true.
Now here comes that Nocturne.
Level 5.
With red buff. Do we got Blood Boil? No, we do not. We're gonna get the fear off. Oh no, no fear. We're gonna get that stun, the flash off instead. So that's fine.
Not a lot of synergy from the two people top there. Clint Leetwood was more content to farm there. He should have just like face checked and tried to duel him. I mean, whenever I'm jungling, I always like my top laner to like go up and start smacking them and start a duel so that I can come in. And here comes Scion. Ah!
Yeah, it's fine. They shouldn't be able to get this, but if you get more crits like that, then this will be a good game. My God.
Big Main Lobster. Too lucky. Too lucky. Oh my gosh. Controls. How do I... I'm sure there's a way I can check his crit chance, but I'm not smart.
Click on him and hit C.
C?
Yep. C for character info. Unless you rebound it.
No, I totally rebound.
Okay, I don't know what you were about to do then. Gizmo Geo in the mid has been taking a lot of harass out of Wasabi, so you know we got a little bit of the offensive right there. But we have learned that Nocturne does like to gank, but it does not look like Nocturne's going to go for that. It looks like he's going to check out this red, but that red has not respawned yet. So
he wants to farm. He's a farmer, playing his crops. Look at him go, farming.
Yeah, but that's right. We got the counter farm coming up here from Scion.
Double stun down bottom on pre-made takedown. That Alistair was at full health and then took quite a bit of burst. Twisted Fate starting to do damage. He has 3 points. No. His stack deck starting to do some damage, so he's starting to be able to harass him back. But
he has level 1 in the stack deck. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, up top. Wow. Clint going down. Or Clint getting the kill onto Nunu.
That's exactly what I thought would happen. It took a little bit longer because he got ganked, but Malphite's damage at level 6 is crazy. Blue fight.
Yep, blue fight. Oh, not the best idea of a Lobster. Lobster's gonna go down to that.
Oh, Justin, you so silly. And Nocturne does not want to feed his AP mid. That was a mistake to take the kill. Ignite was going to get him for sure, and there was an auto attack in there. You don't need kills as much as Orianna, bro. Sorry. Don't do that.
Well, they traded the kill for a little bit of tower damage, but overall they got the better end out of that, because now Orianna has that blue. Blue, blue, blue.
For sure. She's going to have fun. Look at her. So fast. Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah.
Zoom, zoom. Oh, Nocturne's stealing the red out of Scion.
And here's one of the holes in the Scion jungle. Like, he got 2 successful ganks off. He helps his lanes a lot, but he's falling behind. Like, his jungle speed is so slow, and like especially in new jungle where the EXP and stuff isn't quite as much as it was. Like, he's dipping in and he's barely 5, and Nocturne is almost 7. He wants to gank bottom. He knows there's a ward there, so he's just going to try and use his ultimate at max range. If they duel, that's a dead Scion for sure.
Well, stun, fear, stun.
Too good.
Where did Graves and Alistair go?
They recalled. So, Big Main Lobster doing very well for the first few minutes of the game, but now he just invading with no wards, invaded with a CV to go try and steal the blue with no help from bottom, and into their jungle, and 2 levels behind the Nocturne. He's being a little bit silly, just a little bit.
Yeah, 4-3. The gold difference is only about 500 at this point. Let's check out some of this farm. 60 on Cass, 55 on Graves. No real answer to that here on purple. A lot of 40s in the mix, but yeah, that's why they do have the gold advantage. I mean, they got 1 kill and a few extra creeps to their name.
The big thing, though, that you have to look at is top lane. Another kill on that Malphite. Just like I told you.
AP Malphite, yeah.
Oh, he'll build tank after that. That's just that's a common build you see. 2 Doran's Rings thing, and Sorcerer's Shoes. His Q is about a 400 damage nuke every like 3 seconds with that build, which is incredible for control top lane. He's gonna go tank now for sure. Banshee's Veil or Sunfire Cape, and he's definitely given his team an advantage. Like the CS is definitely in favor of blue, but the biggest thing is how far ahead the jungle is from the blue jungler, and how far ahead the top is from the blue top.
Well, Clint's gonna run into big main lobster. Oh my goodness!
That damage. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That Q does so much damage. Nocturne's gonna come in.
Yeah, there's no ult. Not for another 25 seconds. Oh my goodness! This is hurting. The ignite going down. There's nothing big main can do. He just dropped.
Good night.
And this is gonna be a TNT kill as well right here. They're just gonna... What? They're not gonna tower dive it? You kidding
Flint
me?
is out of mana. They might do it now that Oriana's here. They see Cassiopeia, that's what it is. She's not gonna die though. She's too pro.
She's too pro. Alright, well, okay, fine. Big main goes down 6-3. They've really stunted the Scion jungle. Level 5 now.
Yup. Silly Justin. You so silly.
Now, we were talking about an AD Twisted Fate, but he's clearly laughing in our faces because he has a needlessly large rod.
There you go. I mean, both builds are good. I expected it to be AD since it was bottom to kind of fit the meta, but
the meta's been changing. I've been seeing a lot of AP down here.
This is very true. I've actually been, I have 2 teams. I have an Ivy LoL team, if anybody has even heard of that, and a Go for LoL team. And just last night we were experimenting with Katarina and Malzahar bot lane.
It's kind of silly. I mean, I was talking to Phantom Lord from, I guess, X Absolute Legends now, and he's like, yeah, Brand bottom. It works great.
GEU. Yeah. Brand and Soraka is crazy good.
Yeah, so we've been seeing a lot of AP invading this bottom lane. And me as an AD player, you know, like Severe, Caitlyn, you know, whatever the other ones are. I don't really play the other ones.
I don't even know who they are.
GTFO out of my bottom lane. That's all I gotta say. GTFO my bottom lane.
I also enjoy playing AD carry. We'll see. They might die bottom.
Nah,
as we're talking. Nah, they're fine. That flash. Blue flash, though.
Now, if he had the actual, you know, gold card instead of that red card, would have been better. But he missed the gold card, took the red.
Yep. Bad player alert.
Lobster now level 6. Does not even have that Wriggles quite yet. This is, if you want to stump an AD Scion, this is how you do it. You just kill him repeatedly.
And by stump him, you mean kill him when he walks into your jungle when he's 2 levels below you? Yeah. Oh, and look, Big Main invading the Nocturne jungle. He's gonna die again for sure. That's so silly. He might not die. Cassiopeia is gonna save him, but he's being way too aggro for this situation. Nocturne and Oriana can turn around and kill them. I don't know if they will. Nocturne seems a little scared, but he is definitely being silly. Very silly.
Camizad on the bottom here, picking up those golems. This is what you want to do when your lane is pushed. You don't want to get hit by that jungler, but they did know where Nocturne was. Either way, they could have let it bank up a little bit, hit that max gold rating.
And Oriana gonna take another blue. A good jungler, give away buffs.
Nope.
Except, oh man, letting it reset. Yeah, see, that's why lots of people like to just hold. Oh, another kill. He just killed the jungler. Gonna gank me? Nope, you're dead.
Where did he even kill him? I don't even see Sion's body. I don't know. Here comes Ascetic Machine with the gold card. They're gonna go land here onto TNT. Clint does not have his Q ready yet. Not quite yet, but he is gonna tower dive. Yes, we're gonna go for it with the Ignite. Bam, that's gonna be enough. Look at that ultimate. Didn't even get a chance to pop.
Low, but he's gonna be fine. Yeah. Malphite is such an amazing champion to dive with. His armor shield and his armor buff just make him a natural. Yeah.
He's rocking 100 armor at 14 minutes.
Yeah, that's
So this
That's
game,
not bad.
not quite as close as our last one.
No, it is not. It is not. But that's what happens with Scion jungle against like a standard jungle. Like Scion jungle is good, but he just falls behind if he doesn't keep the ganks rolling, and a lot of his ganks turned around on him.
He needs to start warding the jungle entrances, so down here under the dragon and just a little bit above it, because he's now lost his red buff for the second time today.
Yeah, it's really starting to hurt him. And Jazzhead is a very notable jungler. I've known him for a long time. He mained jungle for a long time, and he's very in tune with like the timers and how to pick apart certain junglers and how to counter jungle. And he's definitely putting that on display in this game.
Well, 15 minutes in, we got some big items coming out for people, as we did see that needlessly large rod for Twisted Fate. He has those Sork boots to boot, though we do got a 2v1 down here. Aesthetic Machine getting caught out a little bit. Exhaust going down. The gold card is not going to be enough. No, Kamizad is going to pick that up, no problem.
And just pro tip, you don't want to stun the support. You want to stun the guy that does damage.
Does look like Nocturne got 2v1 though. Cassiopeia and the stun bot that is Scion. That's all he brings to the table at this point. Stun bot.
Yep, still level 6. He might catch up now. He's gonna take.
I just saw the Malphite ultimate go down on the minimap. I was like, well, that's dead. Nunu again. Nunu now rocking 0-4.
Poor guy.
Yeah, nothing he can do. We got that Glacial Shroud. We got another Cloth Armor. We're really close to that Frozen Heart for Clint. Of course.
That was a mistake. Sorry.
That's fun. We saw the Aesthetic Machine pop the ult, but he didn't go anywhere.
He didn't even teleport halfway to lane. He's
Maybe
just
it was
walking.
A scare tactic.
Yeah, he could have ported to lane, save some time. Here's a skirmish though. Orianna picking on Scion. Scion Malphite.
Oh my god, that cute.
Oh my god. Oh, so close!
Now see, all that Frozen Heart armor does not matter whatsoever against Wasabi, but Wasabi just did not seal the deal. Yeah, 22 hit points.
That was an incredible shield from Orianna. That was very well done. Good bait, and especially props to Clint. His shield came up, and the Orianna shield helped him save that last Q from Cassiopeia, and he just stood around to hold her still as Orianna auto-attacked her to death.
Rocking an 11-5 score right now. Does look like Gizmo dancing her way to freedom. Clicks her heels, goes on back to town, no problem. No hat yet, but she does have the components now ready. Needlessly large and the blasting wand. Now Graves seems to be the only real, do-gooder here for the blue.
Person that's not blowing, yeah.
He's rocking 137 creep kills at this point. He has himself almost that Infinity Edge, but he has 400 gold to his name, so I don't. It's debatable if he'll make it by 20.
He might. Of course, he is against the non-standard lane that's letting him farm, and but Nocturne skanks, so he is doing quite well.
Yeah.
Here comes Clint Leetwood.
Don't headbutt him that way.
Aesthetic Machine a little bit too far behind to do anything, but
Dragon's now gone.
Scary. Very good job distracting.
Oh, there we go. He just jumps right in there. The ultimate there from Nocturne with the flash from Kamizad. Oh, great use of the shadow canister. Yeah, the smoke canister. Wasabi does not want to do this. You do not want to do this. Oh no, Wasabi goes. Oh, pain.
Here comes the double kill for Wasabi! Eat your words, Jester! Eat your words! Triple kill! Triple kill! That's what happens when you doubt someone, Jester. That's what happens. That's a triple kill right there. Yup. Good night, Jazzhead.
Alright, I'm eating my words here.
Nom nom nom. How's that humble pie taste, Mr. Procaster, sir?
I guess with everything blown on everyone else, they're just like, well, Cass is just going to town on these guys. Now we do have Scion up top going toe-to-toe with Gizmo, but we're not sure how there.
You cannot at all count out the blue team just quite yet, because Scion has utility of an amazing stun, and Nunu is is not too terribly far behind. I mean, he has died a lot, but he is still within reasonable EXP range, level 11 versus level 13. That could be way worse than it actually is. And as good as Malphite is in lane and as useful as his ultimate is, like, his damage definitely starts to taper off and he becomes more of an ult bot and just kind of an absorb thing, whereas Nunu will definitely scale a little bit stronger than him. And especially with Cassiopeia being 5-1 with how much CS? Yeah, 128. Yeah, she has her silly hat and everything, so...
Is that what you got, the silly hat?
Silly hat, yeah. That is the term that the players in this game refer to it. That's something I picked up from them. Silly hat.
Oh god, Big Main Lobster losing half his health here to Clint, but Clint will wisely back on out of this. We do got Graves in here, but we do got 3 right there. Kamizad will be blowing that down. Yeah.
That was a pretty silly ultimate from Aesthetic. Just walked up to him and killed him and saved some mana.
Yeah,
here's a fight. Alistar and Cassiopeia, this is dangerous. Cassiopeia might pick up some kills. She should stay close to Alistar, but they're just not... the invisible tether between those two heroes was broken, so they're not going to find much use. We'll see what she tries to do. She can definitely burst down both Nocturne and Aesthetic, but no, she just misplays it and no Alistar to help her out. Alistar's coming a little bit too late. No coordination. Terrible coordination.
Late to the party. Yeah. See, that's what I expected last time she went 3-on-1.
Yep, they were full health and they weren't grouped together like last time. So, oh, nice bait, she says. Nope, no, that was silly.
I wasn't bait at all. That was you tried to take the red buff.
You silly DC Wasabi. And just so you know, Orianna has the most DPS in the game right now. Like, probably literally because of her passive. She might be able to dual Graves and an auto attack vest. Oh my god!
Not too sure what Pre-Made was waiting for there, but all 3 are going to walk out of that. They did save the tower. We have lost now mid, first tower down of the game, and about a 4k gold difference between the two teams. We're down a Dragon as well. First Dragon went down, I think, about 4 minutes ago, so it should be popping up in the next 2 or 3.
4k gold overcomeable.
I've seen 10k gold overcomeable. I mean, anything is possible in these games. You start getting cocky in this game, you lose.
Yep. I will give a nod to the caliber of the players in this game, though I don't see Purple Team throwing it away. Orianna's in a good spot. You're going to see some fun combinations late game. Something that I like to do and have done with these particular players when I play Jungle Malphite. I don't know how to farm, so I don't lane. I said it. Is Orianna can shield Malphite, and then Malphite can ult and go further than Orianna's tether range is normally, like, because she can only send the ball so far. And then once Malphite hits, she ultimates immediately, and it's just double damage immediate, and like it makes Malphite essentially like doubles the range of her ultimate. It's pretty awesome. I hope to see that on display.
So a knock up into a compress.
Exactly. It's incredible. Put a Lux in there to get a free laser. Oh my god. I have replays. We should cast them together.
Or a Jarvan, yeah. Gizmo is going to go down. Wasabi did blow the ultimate for it, however. Not the Ignite. Really would have expected the Ignite, not the ultimate. But Kamizad, not looking so good at this point. Is going to get double DPS. Alistar is going to knock away Aesthetic Machine. Does Aesthetic have his ultimate? Yes, he does. He is going to find Kamizad right there with a gold card in tow. And that's going to be it.
Wild card!
That's gonna be
Echo Sangan stealing the kill. You're a bad support, Echo Sanganu. I am disappointed.
Hey, Tarek, what you talking about? Wasabi ignited up top here, but we are going to go for the kill onto Clint, but the ultimate does get spell shielded from TNT onto Jazzhead, so no kills will be up here. And that AD Scion still rocking that Wriggles after 23 minutes.
Yep, he's useful.
He's a stun bot, as I said. That's all he's probably going to amount to, unless something really drastically changes for him.
Mm-hmm. Still.
It does look like that bottom tower is now going to drop, putting us up at a 2-tower lead. The only one still here is from Nunu. And he's going to put up some pressure. He's going to try to bring it back.
Twisted Fate with an interesting item choice. He has a Zhonya's Hourglass. That's I would have expected Silly Hat into a Lichbane.
Yeah.
Since they don't really have ranged AD, so pushing at turrets might be hard if they ever find a 5v5 Blobfest at a turret. And so, like, they can overcome that for sure if Twisted Fate goes Lichbane, because he's incredible at poking down turrets, AP or AD. So we'll have to see.
The only thing I can think of at this point is Zonius has a passive armor tribute, 50 armor, and he is in lane against a Graves. So about the only thing I can really see as to getting that over the hat early on.
Yeah, still, trust your support, and I mean, Tarek gives some armor, so I would say that that's probably a silly item choice. I'm not.
No,
I know.
Otherwise.
I'm just saying he's gonna watch this VOD, and I'm letting him know you're silly.
Okay. AD Scion as well in the house. So.
AD Scion is not silly. Invading the enemy jungle when the jungler is 2 levels ahead of you and you have no wards is silly.
Yes, the dragon came up 24-minute mark. Does look like Nocturne could easily solo it down at this point. How's an Avarice Blade? So.
I'm definitely going for a Ghost Blade. He's got the Ghost Blade, Banshee's very standard build, very strong.
Alright, so dragon is, I think, 7-minute timer?
Yes, that is correct.
So 32 or so. Now, while all that was going down, we did trade off that dragon for this Malphite top, and a lot of pressure went down onto that tower as well. Big Main just going to destroy the creep wave, which means that this incoming creep wave might be enough just to take it out. He is still fairly safe up here. He could take it down, but he's just going to, nope, he's going to hightail it out of there. We got the vision, but no Nocturnal.
They just wanted to keep it alive.
Yeah. So that puts us now 11-17, still about a 5k gold difference, 2 dragons up and 2 towers up, and 6 kills. You know, purple team's looking pretty strong.
That Cassiopeia is quite a bit ahead of the Orianna. Yeah. Not too far, but a significant amount. She has the silly hat and the 2 rings and the health, whereas Orianna only is just sitting on a Rod of Ages and doesn't even have her silly hat, so she's a little bit behind.
Well, Rod of Ages is needlessly large.
Yeah, that's what I said. She doesn't have the silly hat.
Yeah, doesn't. Getting there. Oh, the Malphite ult interrupting the ultimate there from the Nunu, and that's going to be the end of Scion 3-on-1. You better keep running there, Nunu, you little Yeti. But it was a good initiation. They really tried on aesthetic, but Clint coming to the rescue there.
Dun da da da!
Clint gonna go for Force of Nature to... Yeah.
Looks like it.
Negatron, regrowth. That'll put him at, what, 200 for armors?
Yeah, it'll put him at about 200, 180. 160 MR. MR is a lot harder to build efficiently than armor.
Yeah, let's just get 99 armor on a Frozen Heart. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and mana and cooldown. Alright, I'm gonna rant for a second. Pardon me, my friend.
Andy's
rant. Why is Magic Resist so hard to itemize in this game when there is so much Magic Pen that you can build? Like, it's just silly. You can get to 200 armor with 1 armor item, whereas to get 200 MR, which is about the sweet point you want as a tank, you need to buy 2 to 3 items. Like Banshee's Veil, Force of Nature it's not effective. It's silly. There needs to be another incremental MR item that is as good as Frozen Heart, especially since there's way more magic penetration in this game than there is armor pen. Okay.
This was Andy's rant. Yep.
Da, 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 da. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the soapbox.
I try. Yeah. Now Clint trying to put that magic resist to use up against this Cass in the mid. But yeah, Cass with that Rylai's is going to just really start doing work on this team. We have taken the bottom tower. That pressure there from Graves. Graves still last hitting like a boss. 220 creeps to his name. Red buff to boot. Infinity Edge. What are you going to do with the rest of it? Is going to be that Zeal into Phantoms. No Phantoms quite yet, but... Yeah, he's doing good. He's 1-3-1. That's not so good, but his farm is really outshining everyone else at this point.
Very true. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm gonna talk about just Fate again because if he had a Sheen or a Lich Bane or something, they could start pushing turrets. They could blob. There's no reason for them to still be running around except for the fact that Purple Team really couldn't whittle down a turret. They might be able to win a poke fest. They could even probably win a team fight at this point in the game under turret because they're so far ahead. Just depends on whether or not they catch Cassiopeia, but. Like, they're really crippled by the fact that they don't have any ranged AD to poke at turrets, because, like, this is the part of the game when you want to do 5v5, you want to force a Baron fight, you want to force a Dragon fight, you want to sit outside their turret and poke at the turret and poke at them a little bit, and Purple Team really can't do that because they don't have any ranged AD, you know, and and Twisted Fate could fix that, but he's not, and it makes me sad. Makes me sad. Hold me, Sean. Hold me.
Oh, sorry, there was no high five there. I guess I just slapped you.
It's okay.
My bad. I misinterpreted that. Yeah.
I feel consoled.
Well, we might have that 5v5 coming up here. We got Clint off to the side, virtually invisible, but he does have that ultimate ready to go for, you know, the disruption. We got a little bit of the poke war coming out as well. Oh, the stun coming out on a lobster main, but we're not going to do anything to it. I really want to see this combo. I want to see that shield go on to Clint, and then the ult, and then the compress. I really want to see that. I
want to see it. Let's do it. Come on, guys. You can hear me. I know you can. 3 minutes later, but still. In 3 minutes from now, it's going to happen. I'm holding my breath.
Wow, you might pass out before then.
I didn't even last.
No. You lasted 3 seconds. That's about average, right?
That hurts, man.
Sexual innuendo. Yeah, coming in from behind, Jazz Head, Clint. They're going to be cornering off this whole team. I don't know why we're chasing that Echo Sanjik, but we got the flash and the ultimates. We're going to be trying to save Aesthetic Machine. He does get that Zonius off, but AD sign is going to be another different mess right there. Nunu with the ultimate is going to take out Echo Sanjik. Gizmo Geo's going to drop to the graves, and that leaves us with Clint just sitting around. We have taken out Cassiopeia, but we still also have this Nocturne. He's going to drop. That just seemed really silly.
That's what happens when you miss an Orianna ult and you let Nunu do his max, get his max ult off.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
You just that team fight. Like that team fight was going both ways, but you have to be conscious of that. You have to save some CC, and Purple Team has plenty. But here comes the march down mid. Clint can't do anything. They really have to group up. Like that was excellent play.
You said march down the mid. I could only think of Imperial March.
It works. I want to give a pat on the back to Premade Takedown Dave Knight, the caster from last game, because he saw that they split up and he went immediately in for the kill because he knew what he saw was good. He knew it was a good fight. He caught the Twisted Fate, a big part of their damage with that AP build, and just completely set his team up. The Purple Team cannot function if they get split apart. They are so AoE oriented. They got split in half and they got destroyed. Very good heads up play from Dave Knight, and I'm gonna call him that from now on. By the way, I like it. And that gold deficit went from 5k to 1k.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's what happens when you win team fights. Get 2 towers. I mean, we are now ahead in towers. We've almost got up in those kills. Just need another 4. But yeah, as I said, the farm aspect is really kind of shining at this point. Cassiopeia 200, Graves almost 250. And now he has that Phantom Dancer to boot. We got the Rylai's. We got lots more health coming out here from Sion, so I'm assuming he's getting a Natmogs, or...
No,
actually, it could
sure.
be a Frozen Mallet. No, that's a
It might be.
Nah, that's a Regrowth Pendant. That's going to be a warm-up, for sure.
Yeah. You might just want health regen. How do you know, huh?
Health regen's good, especially when you have an ultimate that doesn't regen health at all, right? Right?
Yeah, I know. And Sion doesn't have any innate lifesteal.
Exactly.
There are not nearly enough wards on this map to keep me happy. Neither team really has enough equal coverage.
They don't.
Clint is about to get caught. This is really bad spot. They're not in. Purple team might lose this fight. It comes down. Here comes Twisted Fate. Nunu does not get his ult off. Oh my god. Nocturne.
Well, yeah, Nocturne really went for that Graves. He just barely got Aesthetic Machine. Going to take out Lobster, and Premade is going to drop as well. So 3 for 1. They didn't get that Nocturne. He has 60 health to his name. Graves just was not able to DPS enough because we did have that exhaust go down on top of him. But
that was a terrible ultimate.
What?
Oh my god.
I swear to God, he's just doing it so he can see where the other people are. Like, that was just...
That was bad.
Does he know how this ultimate works? I have to wonder.
He has a legendary skin, so you'd hope so. Yeah. That's what the big difference in that team fight, even though they were split up, was Nunu wasn't allowed to ultimate, and you could really tell the difference. Yeah,
Nocturne just went straight for Graves. Graves had absolutely no support coming out there. We had 2v1 on Graves, really shutting him down out of the team fight because he was just really off to the side. So all that farm for nothing. It doesn't matter. You can't DPS when you're dead.
4K. And the deficit's back to 4K. Good job, purple team. Good job. Good job, Aesthetic. You don't have a Lich Bane yet. You have your... You don't even have...
He has the cash for it. He has
he's going to go buy it.
Yeah.
You don't have a Lich Bane, but you stun Nunu, so you get points.
Yeah, Clint, you're like, Clint got caught, and like, I don't think actually he's going to get caught, but... Yeah.
He got caught.
In, hits 4 people. Good game.
Yeah. Works out.
Okay, why on earth would you put another ward here pre-made? I mean, Nocturne took down the other one. There's a purple right there.
Dave and I throwing the game.
Yeah, decent throw. Decent throw. Have you noticed that Chew8 is back in town?
I have not noticed. Did he give up on Han? Or
He is now done with Han, full-time LoL streamer, partnered up with Team Solo Mid again.
Oh wow.
Yep.
I would have thought he'd be going to Dota too. I'm surprised he's taking Law. Although
yeah, I'm a little surprised too, but it doesn't matter what game that kid plays. He just wrecks.
He's so
them.
good.
Yeah, he just wrecks at them. It's cool. Oh, Shirelia's opener. There we go. Stun onto the Gizmo. The ultimate from Graves, I think, actually missed because it didn't do a damn thing. Clint with the ultimate right there. Here comes the Nocturne. Superman. Bam. Right there. Double damage. And oh, here we go. Nocturne is actually going to live, at least for now. Orianna taking that double kill for the cast. Tarek picking one up there. And what are we going to do? AD Twisted Fate.
Blue card.
That's not enough. Where did Graves go? Oh, okay. There it is. Tarek taking out Graves and Twisted Fate taking out Alistair. I was like, I know there's a Graves here somewhere. There it is, dead on the floor. Alright, so another ace to their name. 6k gold difference, more or less. This should be an inhibitor. We got 30 seconds to play with. Yeah.
They're definitely gonna get this inhib, and they might
tank it.
They might turn around and get top.
Tank it.
There's no reason. There's no reason.
There's no reason.
No
Tanking
reason.
it anyways.
For one shot, so pro.
Raison d'etre.
For no reason.
There we go. Inhib coming. Tower going down. Inhib should be soon to follow, but maybe not. We got 3 alive.
Twisted Fate is scared. Why are you scared, Twisted Fate?
Did we just snowball a creep? I think we snowballed a creep.
You snowballed a creep. Hey, go buy a Lich Bane, or at least a Sheen, so you do damage to turrets, and you would have, because you have no damage, and you could have got the inhib there, but you do no damage because you don't have a Lich Bane. Gosh, you suck, Aesthetic.
Andy's rant. Bormogs and Atlas for big main lobster. He's really tanked up nicely. 253 auto attack damage to go with this Graves, but you know, we have a lot of defensive options here on purple team. I don't know what Premade's doing, but he's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
He popped the ultimate. It's good enough. He doesn't have it for the next team fight. All you gotta do is just make sure that it happens. Did we have a Nocturne ult out of that? No, we didn't. Okay.
All these wards. Oh man, Graves taking damage.
So let's see. We got armor on Twisted Fate from the Zonias. We got the Frozen Heart on top of Malphite. We got the Aegis plus the Aura from Shatter on top of Echo Sanjin. And then more armor and health on Nocturne. The only person without any armor is Orianna. And we have 2 AD, carries on our team. So, purple team very tanked up.
She has her shield, and also you have Aegis plus Shatter plus Frozen Heart slowing down, so they're alright. Go fight, guys. Go in the game right now. Just go in. Put the bubble on Malphite and go in. Do it right now. Come on. That was perfect. I'm sad.
You think you're sad? Yeah.
I want them to do that.
That Static Machine had a nice pretty gold card, but I guess he doesn't want to use it, so that's all right.
The way you just enunciated and from the inflection of your voice, it sounded like a sex machine, and I think that's what I'm going to call him.
Static Machine, a sex machine.
He's a sex machine, yeah.
Bow, chicka, chicka, bow, bow. Oh, there we go. The ultimate coming in because that bush is warded. Here goes Malphite and Nocturne going straight for Kamizad yet again. Clint going for him as well, keeping him really separated. Echo is taking some big damage, but so is that Cassiopeia.
Nunu's going to get his ult off.
And Jazz had to take off the kill. There doesn't matter. There's nobody in it. Oh, no. We got a little bit too close. TF actually walking right into that. That was an idiot move. but it doesn't matter. 1 for 1 at this point. All the ults are down, but you do got that fear coming out. Big main Lobster is the target. Here goes the slam from Pre-Made. That's okay. He's still going to die. Echo Sanjin just sitting here looking pretty. Malphite does take out that Scion. You got, looked like a flash right there, but TNT is going to drop. 3 for 1, no problem. Come on, go for the edge. There we go. Another flash, stun, Q, combo from
Bam!
Clint. And that's going to be it. 32-19, 48k to 56. Just win. I mean, there's nothing else to do. The only death there was a sex machine because
he walked into
Noodle World.
Good job, a sex machine. And he's going a wit's end instead of Lichbane. I am infuriated! I will destroy you! Sorry.
Wow, someone's getting demoted.
That's what you think.
Fun times. Oh, Echo is going to drop to the big burst out here from Graves, but I really got to give a big props. These two right here, Jazzhead and Clint Fleetwood, have been keeping Kamizade out of the game forever. Like any team fight, they just go straight for him. He has to run. He doesn't do damage to the team. They lose the team fight. It's pretty brilliant.
Good job, Sex Machine. You got a kill. Even though you don't have a Lichbane!
And he's
Alrighty then.
GG, well
played. GG, well played.
Alright. Now, last time I hit continue on victory, my law crashed, so let's see what it does this time.
Purple team wins!
Dun dun dun. Yeah, it looks fine. Woo!
Yay. Good job.
La 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 la. Alright, so 33 to 20, purple team wins. That's our second game today from LoLReplaysOrg. TrueKnightOfEA, editor on the website, joining me here up on the mic. I think Andy's rant should become like a new column.
I'm pretty okay with that idea, actually.
Fun times. Alright, so are we doing anything else?
I don't know. I want to shower. That's what I want to do.
Okay. Fine.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. If we can get another full game really quickly, then I might. Then there's no reason not to do another one.
True Giants. Alright, I'm going to end the YouTube VOD. So again, LoLReplaysOrg, guys, hit these Ys up. You'll see all those familiar names. And this VOD will be up on there as well, in the video section. I actually like your new video system. It's a big step up than what it was last year.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Make sure you hit them up, guys. Fledgling Casters, there's a shoutcasting competition going on right now at LoLReplaysOrg.
Very good way to get into it. We've actually picked up a few new dedicated casters for the site too through that, and they're getting some bumps in their views and stuff. Just, it's good. I mean, that's what you did. Just plug in and move on up until you get to the independent.
Keep working at it, yeah. Pretty much. All right, good game, well played. You can find me here, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, FourCourtJester. You can find these guys at LoLReplaysOrg. TrueKnightOfEA. It's been a pleasure again, dude. I'll catch you later.